Welcome each and every one of you to episode number 3 of my Dark Souls Remastered run. So, yeah, last time I talked about spray cheese cans and I got invaded. I want to say something about that invade actually. First of all, I'm going to reverse the hollowing because I wanna have a higher drop chance when I kill that Black Knight. What I hopefully will do now. The plan for this episode is basically kill the Black Knight and kill the boss battle that comes after that one. Ooh. So, before I started the episode, I was actually worried that this can go very, very wrong because I wanted to unhollow myself, but at the same time, unhollowing yourself is not always like, it's very risky, because I lose this from humanity forever. I now just die or something like that. I didn't kill him? Oh, what the fuck? How did he survive that? I think he blocked. Anyways, so what I wanted to say is, there's a chance that I get invaded. I was worried about that. I still decided that I will go for it, but now there's no chance of being invaded because but I just died. Oh god. Okay, now I not only lost all the humanity that I had, I also lost the swords from last time. I was also a little bit worried about that part because I kind of have a tendency to die there, actually. Yes, that was very, very bad. I kind of wanted to just get this, like, one huge swing to kill all of them, but sometimes it just goes wrong. Sometimes you just get interrupted at some point. And, to be honest, like, the controls are very, very clunky to compare that with Dark Souls 3. It's not as smooth at all. Especially like in Dark Souls 3, you are able to cancel out of your attack animations into your dodge roll. And that really, really screws with me, that I can't do that right here. So I'm just going to cheese him like that. He's dead. So the reason why I kill these is because I'm a little bit afraid that they just come up. So I will do this the safe way now. I said safe way, and then I immediately basically fucked up and I deserve to die there. I just have to learn how to use those jumping heavy strikes again. I used to play this game a lot with those jumping heavy attacks. Yeah, but that's a while ago. Let's see, I think they can't reach me really there, but this guy up there, I want to kill him. And now I'm going to try to kill the Black Knight again. Right after I die against these guys. Oh, that motherfucker. Just spamming that weird stab. I think I just... Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. That stab is really uncomfortable. I actually might die against that Black Knight because I don't have much healing items left. Anyways, the Black Knight isn't that hard once you get a hold of how you want to do that. Damn it. Okay, this is not going too well, actually. Oh, I had no stamina. Oh, got him. So, the Black Knight basically... Yeah, he can absolutely destroy me, you saw it last time. Before I pull the Black Knight, I wanna go up there. Because I am a little bit afraid that that guy would have been triggered like he was last time and just attacks me from behind while I'm fighting with the Black Knight. So I think it is possible to sneak up on him and just attack him from behind. But I don't want to risk that actually. What I want to do right now is I want to do that, a heavy swing from behind. I think that's a pretty reasonable thing to do. So now I want to get him to a little bit more open area, which would be right there. So and now I want to... Oh, shit. Obviously, he just does this weird step. That's not good. Heal up. And then he does that step again. That is so hard to react to actually. Anyways, I think he might be dead right there. Oh, that is close. Got him. Okay. And we did not get the sword. That's a shame. Not too bad though. Now I want to go down there and collect that item there. Anyways, so I was talking about, I was afraid that I might get invaded, but now there's no chance of me getting invaded actually. I want to equip that blue tearstone ring because now there's a new patch for the game, and I just had some issues with downloading that new version of the game, I guess. But I could fix that. I think it wouldn't take that much, but at the same time, oh, I don't want to go up there right now because there's the next boss fight. I want to heal up before I go there. I will go to the bonfire and then I will get all the healing. Maybe I just rush to the boss room? No, I don't think so. I think, first of all, I want to level up right now a little bit at least. I want to use that. Use all of those. I want to level up at least a little bit. Maybe I get to... Like my first target now is I want to get my switch to so I can one-hand wield that sword, because it's really beneficial if you're able to one-hand use the sword, as I can then also use my shield. Because in many situations I like to circle enemies while my shield's up, but yeah, that's not an option if I that's not an option if I can only two-hand use that. I mean, I can use this block, but that block does not absorb that much damage. So yeah, not so good. Got him. So yeah, how do I do this now? I just think I just do this, backstab that guy. Maybe I get now cornered and die? No, I do not get cornered and die. It's good. It's good not to get cornered and die. So the reason why I don't fix the problem with that patch right now is simply I have chicken nuggets in the oven, and I planned on doing this episode and then eat my chicken nuggets. And if I now fix the problem, I can finish the episode before my chicken nuggets are finished. That's why I decided to, well, just take that and play this without possible invaders. And I think that's okay, as we already got invaded in this area. And to be honest, in the early game of Dark Souls 1, invading is like not too exciting. It's mostly just this little exploit that a lot of people do where they oh, this is actually very funny. We do that next episode. Down there's a very strong enemy, and we can open that door because I picked the key at the beginning. That key can open some doors. But now we are going to do the boss fight. So, yeah, like in the early area, invades are not that interesting, as people do this exploit where they don't level their character up while playing through the game, and then they have a lot of equipment. So this thing is tricky because the boss will appear if I try to go over there. But little sneaky. Here's the ladder, and up there are archers. So it's a little trap for beginners for the first time. You just start to fight with the boss, and then these guys shoot in your back, and that's really, really disgusting. But if you know that, you can actually use this place to your advantage. So, because you can do plunge attacks from up here. So what I want to do now, I'm going to show you how that works. If you play that with 2 or 3 people, you can actually stun lock this boss. It's ridiculous. So I walk over here until he spawns. I want to walk, not sprint, because I want to have all my stamina. There he is, the Taurus Demon. You will get a good look at him, so don't worry. So I'll run over here, climb up. He won't be fast enough to get me. And then he will, for a moment, just stare up before he jumps up. We jump just down to do this, and you see this ridiculous amount of damage. So, to be fair, we only did that much damage because I also have like this huge sword, which is very, very strong. I mean, you see, it was nothing. That was absolutely nothing. That was so easy. And yeah, it was so easy because I have this big sword, which is pretty strong. And also, I used that plunge attack at the beginning. So that is basically how you want to do him. He can be really tricky if you're not used to play this game and if you face him the first time, because this bridge is very small. But also another little thing, you can push him down there. Mostly if you make him to jump down there, it's not easy to do, but hilarious if it works. We have a little bit of time left, so let's see. What we want to do now is we want to go down here and talk to this little fellow. He's our best friend in this game, the best guy.
Hello. I am Solaire of Astora.
It's Solaire of Astora, and he's a warrior of the sunlight, and he is going to give us a little item.
Well, it's not.
I think I accidentally declined his offer.
Oh, then perhaps.
Not a. Yeah, I'd say yes. And now I get. Yes.
It pleases me greatly.
Now I get the white soapstone, and the white soapstone enables me to put my sign on the ground, and then other players can summon me to my to their world, so I can help them. He's basically the guy who is pro co-op. He doesn't want to troll anyone. He just wants to be friendly with everyone. So this bridge, the dragon we saw earlier, will come here, and he will do this. Okay. So I kind of fucked this up because I had the mind a little bit different actually. I thought I have more time still, but obviously I hadn't. Not a big deal though. We also have still a lot of time left in this episode. I'm just going to do that as fast as I possibly can. That guy, this guy. There's a third guy coming up. I kill that as well. I want that item. Oh, round shield. Walking in there. Killing that guy. Oh, that was unfortunate. Those. So now I'm not that afraid of them coming up from behind actually. I think he comes. So what I want to do is I want to run over here, backstab this guy. Oh, he dodged me. Oh, motherfucker. Oh. Yeah, got him. So yeah, the Taurus Demon is the first boss in the game, and I think it's actually the second boss in the game, which has one similarity with him, because it is a demon. Demon is not just a name, it's just not a term that describes any possible kind of monster in Dark Souls. In Dark Souls, demon is something very specific. It's a special breed, and so he comes from the Great Swamp, or more like in the place. I forgot how it's called, but it's like this very hellish place, and a lot of demons have stuff with fire. So the important thing with the demons in Dark Souls is they are all basically one family, if you'd say so. So that guy has a little bit of background history, and we will see more of his kind. Like, of his exact kind, not of demons in general. Yeah, we will see more demons, of course, but we will see more Taurus demons. Later on in the game... Oh, I think there was an item that I missed last time. Yeah, there we go. So, the Taurus demon will later in the game appear as a normal enemy. A very strong normal enemy, at that, but still a normal enemy. Okay, I think when I sprint now, I can do it. And so, yeah, I was able to do it. So what we can do here is, we have multiple options to go from here, but first of all I go here, and there's the bonfire we already were at, and so here we can now choose to use the pathway under the bridge. Well, some enemies there. But the important thing is the dragon won't be here killing us off. There's like a little secret pathway there. It's protected by this guy. So what we can do from here is actually we can shoot the dragon's tail with a crossbow, and if it goes off, the dragon will... I think he goes away then? I'm not 100% sure on that one, but the important thing is you get an item for cutting his tail off. That is a sword, a very, very strong sword, which is used for a lot of like quality runs in Dark Souls. People who know what they're doing like that sword. So actually I would like to... Am I dead? Am I dead? I am dead. Okay, I just couldn't hit that right. Like in this situation like that, the one-handed wielding that sword one-handed can be extremely beneficial. Yeah, I'm eating some peanuts right there. So, because especially against those small, fast enemies like rats, using a shield can be of a lot of use. So, wait, why do I go here? What? Oh, that jump looked so weird from the angle I was looking at it. Oh, I just did a kick instead of I just had 7,000 souls again. Okay, you see, this game is absolutely merciless. I lost to humanity and 7,000 souls again. That is so bad. But yeah, what we want to do next episode, basically, especially. So I'm not going to do much more here right now. What we're doing in the next episode is we're going to that place right before there was. Open that door, go down there, and try to kill off the guy that sits there. He is extremely powerful, very dangerous, and is most likely able to one-shot me. What I want to try against that guy is I want to try to parry him. I think I might be able to, maybe I have the parry timing still in, like, to be able to kill him with that. Just try to parry, riposte, like all the way. It's usually, once you get a hang of it, it's pretty easy to parry him every time. The huge danger is do it one, it's enough to do it one time wrong and you're dead. But killing him is very beneficial. Not only gives a huge amount of swords, it opens this other way, which we can take then if we want to. I don't know if we want to. I think I most likely won't. But also, he's giving us a really good ring. That is important. I want that ring. The reason why I don't go that way after that, I mean, I really could, but I don't really want to, as I want to kind of show you the standard way, like doing the areas in the right order. I mean, there isn't a really right order. You can basically do what you want, but there are definitely areas that are harder than others, and I kind of want to do it a little bit how it's like the standard route. Even though at some point I don't know the standard route and I will just go somewhere, and here we get to that point. Other than that guy that we want to kill, we also are going to advance a little bit forward to the next boss. So, like, yeah, I remember now. The next boss isn't the Taurus Demon, which is also a demon, like the Taurus Demon, and will also appear later on as a normal enemy. The next boss is the Gargoyles, and I always have a hard time with them. They are supposed to be very easy. A lot of people say that. For me, they always were some of the hardest enemies in the game. But yeah, you'll see them. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye.